it comes. You know, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, great, great trouble out here, man. But this is 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 28. And the king said unto her, What aileth thee? And she answered, This woman said unto me, Give thy son, that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. So we boiled my son, and did eat him. And I said unto her, On the next day, Give thy son, that we may eat him. And she hath hid her son. Said, it's a gruesome time, man. You gotta imagine, like hearing her describe that shit, man. You know, and she finessed her. You know, it's like, she told him, that so because the the starvation that was going out, she told her, I'm saying, to give her son that that they eat today, and then the next day, she'll give her son so that they eat. So she, so she boiled her own son, man. She boiled her own son, boiled him, and they ate. And when it was the time for her turn to give up her son for them to eat, she's nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? She ghosted. So she finessed it. A mother at that, man. A mother naturally, a woman naturally has that care for her seeds, like that you're like no matter what, that she has that care. But that's how bad it was. That's how bad it was, man. That's in the ancient world, man. Nowadays, man, Jake now completely neglect their seeds, man. Have no type of care for have no type of care for their seeds. You got Jake women that's just fucking literally killing off their seeds, man. Like just cuss, man. Yeah, just killing off their seeds, man. A family wants to go on in today's time, that's gonna happen like nothing, man. Jake gonna be killing off their seeds like nothing. Just for the heck of it. Just like giving them away or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You see a woman now that give birth to a newborn baby, just fucking throw it in the dumpster, man. Throw it in the fucking dumpster. Like shit like that. But that was the reality. You know what I'm saying? That was reality back then. That was what, decisions being made to be done back then, man. To eat pigeon doodle or a fucking, a donkey's head or to boil your own son to be eaten. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like the road, man. There's nothing but cannibals in the street, looters. You know? Very dark time. A very dark time, man. Dismal time. You know? Very, very dark and, eerie time, man. On top of that, who knows, man? It might be like a situation like Black Summer, because we know, the what's been cooking, inside these people's bloodstream, man. You see, inside these people's fucking bloodstreams, man. What's been cooking, for them drinking Kool-Aid and shit, man. And we understand, man. Well, who knows, man? Because hey, the scriptures did say, newly created beasts. These people are already beasts, man. You see, when Esau activate that thing, whatever is inside them, good movie to watch. That movie Cell. When that frequency hit, everybody just running rampage and berserk, man. Offing each other, eating each other. Like beasts. Like beasts, man. I'm saying, those that don't have this wisdom, they're already a beast, man. Lucky, man. Get to a piece of. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3. Verse 18. I said in mine heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, the Most High might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. You know what I'm saying? Just regular, average, everyday Joe Smokes, man. Those that don't have the, that breath within them, you're nothing but a beast, man. You're nothing but just a fucking, you just don't have knowledge. You just literally just go off your instincts as a human being, as a natural man, as the natural peon you are, man. You know what I'm saying? Fucking no understanding, man. You are one of those. You're one of those that the scriptures talk about. You know what I'm saying? That those that's born in vain. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and get that, man. It's the second Ezra, chapter. Chapter, it's lucky. I mean, chapter 9. This is second Ezra, chapter 9. Verse 22, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant for with great labor have I made it perfect. You know? And fuck it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're a vain being. You were born in vain. You know, the average everyday Joe Schmoes. Feel like the fucking movie credits. You know, the movie credits, and they show like the main character, the protagonist, and the antagonist, and then the fucking, the props in the background. You know, I'm saying y'all born in vain, man. In vain. This is going back to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 18. I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that the Most High might manifest to them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts. Even one thing befalleth them as the one dieth, so dieth the other. Yea, they have all one breath, so that a man have no preeminence above a beast, for all is vanity. Now, look at this quick precept. This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Right? And it's not good. This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. I'm saying, yeah, so yeah, man. The average everyday Joe Schmo is the same equivalent, as a beast. Because they don't have the knowledge or wisdom of the higher power. Man. You're dead while you stand, man. He that walketh out of the way he that walketh out of the way of understanding, I'm saying, shall remain in the congregation of the dead, man. I'm saying, the way of understanding is the truth, man. The majority of our people are dead right now, man. Ezekiel 37, Valley of the Dry Bones. Dry bones, man. You're dry bones. There's no flesh on you. There's no life in you. You're just, you're dry, ashy bone bones, man. But it's true. You read on in Ezekiel 37, Ezekiel was speaking, stood upon him that great exceeding army, the exceeding great army. The bones stood together, and the flesh came together, and the sinews came together, and then finally that breath was put into them, that spirit. This truth, this 100% truth. There's a lot of, and even that, a lot of Israelites, just have the flesh upon them, the sinews, and that's it. But they don't have that breath upon them, man. I'm saying that that the breath of the Holy Spirit, man, the truth, man, the 100% truth. You can see in their doctrine what they're teaching. It's wild bullshit, man. Straight nonsense and bullshit. Telling you shit that the MOTB is sinful. The main point I said that was because majority of our people are those exactly those dry bones. You know what I'm saying? Without this truth, you are dead, man. You are in the congregation of the dead. You're literally just a dead person. You're just a sack of flesh. You're not physically dead, but your soul, you're sleeping, man. You're sleeping, man. You're not awake. You're just a sack of meat, just moving around, consuming, eating, living. I'm saying just fucking, eating, sleeping, like a robot. That's what these people are, man. But now, Esau Edom owns you, man. He owns you. He literally owns you, man. Because of you drinking his Kool-Aid, and very soon you're going to take his seed hip. There's this grain of rice and planted under your skin. To have complete, ownership over you, man. And that's when the wrath of the Lord comes in. You can see now at that point, the Most High can't deal with you, man. After you take that seed hip, the Lord can't deal with you, man. You gotta endure these nuclear flames, these nuclear flames, man. The lake of fire was written, man. You gotta endure that, man, because you completely severed, and when you go into the technology of what's in the MOTB, shit, even the Kool-Aid, you know what I'm saying, the Kool-Aid, what people have to drink, it cuts your, what Bill Gates said, your VMAT2, you know what I'm saying, your the God gene, what they said, which really is your pineal gland. That severs it, man. That's why you had accounts of people after they drank the Kool-Aid, they were saying shit like, oh, I lost connection with God. Shit like, I've lost, I feel like I've lost connection with God. Even had a, a Jake from the IUIC, saying, after he took the, the Kool-Aid, he literally said, my faith, I feel like my faith is gone, man. That scared the fuck out. I ain't gonna lie. When I first said that, scared the fuck out of me, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, what the hell? He said that, man. Because in Bill Gates and hell, he was researching that, on that specific element, man. How to cut, Psalms 83, or how to chop and cut them off from being a nation, man. I'm saying, having, demons tell them, what to do. Create a device to do so, like this. And he had a video that came out, like, in 2007 of Bill Gates in a meeting with the CIA describing the VMAT2 gene and how to cut them off, and how the radical thing, he called it the radical gene. It's like he called it, the VMAT2 gene, the God gene. It was found amongst radical religious, and it was found amongst the blacks and the brown people, man. You jakes, man. He broke that down in the video.